Good morning. Hi. Another hairdo by Tracy Weinzaffel. Here we go. I'm popping on a couple of minutes early, so I'll just sit here and hang tight till 8 because there were a couple people who messaged and said they were going to join me this morning. So just pop on and drop a comment if you're here. It's Thursday morning, day 842 of the quarantine. Good morning, Nanette. I have my tea. I'm relatively dressed, like Sporty Spice today. So I got to switch things up a little bit. I'm going to have to, I really thought I would be having a kid who went to SDSU, but I will not, after all. So today's Amazon shopping will be brought to you by the universities UCSB and UCSD. I'm going to get some shirts today. Good morning. How are you guys feeling about me popping on live in the morning? Good morning, Gilbert. Oh, goodness. I hope you enjoy. Go really far back and see how far things have come. Don't do that. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I kind of have to blow my nose. I got to tickle. Okay, excuse me. I have a cup of tea this morning, and I woke up on the good side of the bed. Remember yesterday's curly hair? Yesterday's curly hair turns into the next day ponytail. It's a very versatile look for me. Yes, I woke up a little bit late. So I have a couple things to share this morning. I figured I'd be running out of stuff by Thursday, but when you're quarantined with two 18-year-olds, you find yourself talking to yourself and you figure might as well make this happen. If you're enjoying the lives, let me know. I'm trying to decide when the new normal, and some states are going back and some states are not going back. I don't know. I don't know how I feel or where I'll be, but I'm really enjoying this. So as long as you're enjoying it and I'm enjoying it, and it's probably better than watching what's going on in the local government right now. So I have to get myself away from the news. So anyway, it's Thursday and I got more questions. First off, thanks for all of you who signed up for the Art Journal Challenge. I realize I'm awakening some people and they're realizing maybe I can do that after all. And that's super exciting because when I get questions, I got offline last night and I had a number of questions, which was awesome. And Nanette said, I love the lives. It starts the day off on a happy note. I love that, and I want you to hold that thought, Nanette. Hold that thought. I want you to bring that back up in 2 minutes. So really quick, for those of you who don't know, I am Tracy Weinzaffel. This is my studio. It's a completely working one. I love the hearts, you guys. And I thank you for joining me because if you guys weren't here, there's no reason to do this. If you haven't heard, I am doing an art journal challenge. I just went in and welcomed like 40 new people into the group. This is the art journal challenge. No, that's not the art journal challenge. This is the art journal challenge where I'm going to break it down bit by bit, piece by piece, every day next week. So I will be live at 8:30 every day. In fact, if we're on the same path that we're on, I'll probably just pop on here at 8 and then I'll go right into my class. That's probably what I'll do. And then I'll just remind people it's not too late, whatever. So that's the information. Here's the link. Because yesterday I was just answering message after message when I got off. And basically it's yourartfuljourney.com. If you get there, that will take you to the link. Because lots of people were asking me about it, and I figure I should just tell you. So if you did not see, last night's live was a little bit crazy. I'm going to tell you, now, of course, you are a positive, uplifting person. Thank you. That means a lot. So Nanette said, Nanette, you can say it again. This is where you like to start the day. Generally, that's how I live life. And if you are one of my kids, not great. They don't like a positive, uplifting person living with them. But that's, and yes, I'm still a nag and mother, and I yell and I look ugly and I feel ugly sometimes. But last night, I forgot, I don't even know if I took a picture of it black and white, but this is what that same little drawing with the 3 flowers turned into. So I thought I would pop on here this morning and say a couple of things, because this is very simple. It is not, it's not an overthinking thing. So for those of you in the art journal world who are 857 steps ahead making Picassos, I totally get it. You're awesome. I love you. I learn from you. I'm in a more simple space. Mine is about meditation, learning, seeing where the journal takes you. Good morning, my dear friend Nadine. And last night, I do FaceTime Lives every Wednesday. They're very relaxed. They're free. They're very loose. And I did have somebody who commented last night, which I take every suggestion, comment. Yes, I get criticism. I didn't take it that way. But she felt it was a little too off topic for her. I totally respect that. And I said, I totally respect that. But Wednesdays are my time to connect. They're not really classes. I've been doing Wednesday Live since long time. And I picked different topics every week. So sometimes I draw, sometimes I don't. And it is and last night I got completely off topic, because one thing I realized about watching somebody paint is it can be watching paint dry, and it's not very exciting. So I am for some people, and I'm not for some people. I've gotten a thicker skin in my 49 years, and I'm at peace with that. Now, do I want to please everybody? Absolutely. Am I going to? No. So I get that. I respect it. I love it. I take every suggestion to heart. The ones that people suggest I paint or topless or in my bathtub, those I tend to file. Yeah, that Anne just said, you are you, thank you. The me is me thing, the one thing I told my partner when I started back art journaling is I want to be me. Yes, I will be professional and respectful. I don't swear. Sometimes it slips. But that's just how I engage in life. So that's how I'm going to be. I tend to be better live, off the cuff. I don't like to read scripts. I don't like to pretend that I like something. I wear my heart on my sleeve. And that's who I am. And last night we talked about nip slippages. And it was an advertisement I saw in a bathing suit. Yeah, I was looking for a bathing suit online because who wants to go buy a bathing suit right now? And yes, so far off topic. I totally understand it. I was still drawing. And that's just who I'm going to be. And this is the great thing about Facebook, social media, YouTube. There's a big button called mute. There is a big button, go find somebody else. There is somebody out there for everybody. I am just not for everybody. I get that. And I can't try. I mean, I can try. Don't think I'm giving up yet. Always be authentic. That's kind of who I am. And that's who I am in life. Like, I know I'm here and I'm bright and bubbly, and my good friends in life know me, and my nickname is Bubbles. Bubbles and Blue Eyes. I get it. And I'm very thankful for that. My friend Nadine, her nickname is Smiley. And that's just who we are as people. So I don't turn off this button and then go, oh, I'm somebody else. That doesn't happen. I don't know how to be anybody else. Thank you, Carol. I love you for who you are. That's just it. And I am a firm believer that you bring and you attract people into your life who are meant to be in your life. Some are meant to teach you lessons and meant to be kicked out of your life. But you are all in my life for a reason. I mean, Ireland just joined in. Ireland is in my life. So from that, if you were offended, I'm not apologizing for who I am. I'm a woman. I was shopping for bathing suits, and that ad caught my eye. It's owned by a woman, made for a woman. So if you're a man and you don't have any interest in the swimsuits, I'm sorry. I will talk about man things next week. And it's funny because I'm not apologizing. I don't take things really too heavily, but I just want people to know Wednesday nights are free. I do conduct myself in a professional art journaling, serious way, but I'm still always going to deliver the content the way it's meaningful for me. So that's all I know how to do. Yeah, I'm not going to apologize for being me. I just cannot. God created me this way for a reason. My mom told me early on, they broke the mold. I put her through hell in a handbasket. This is where I was meant to be. This is where I'm meant to be right now. And everything I've done in my life, right, wrong, or indifferent, has led me to right here. That's it. That's all I got. Okay. So with this journey, you got me thinking, because I'm always thinking, and thank you so much for the hearts. That means a lot. I just really wanted to come from a place of explaining myself a little bit. The hearts mean a lot to me. See? Now look, I'm going to cry. No. People yesterday were saying, I love your journals. I love your first journal. Those are not my first journals. So on this journey, my artful journey, I literally am living it, breathing it every day with you. I'm not off on some other path and whistling a different tune. I'm on the same path, and I'm meant to be in your life for some reason, and maybe you're figuring it out too, and maybe one day I won't fit there. Maybe you're going to grow beyond, make millions of dollars in your art, and hopefully you remember little old me. But next Wednesday, am going to pull out all my art journals from day one. I don't need to explain myself. I am who I am. No, I didn't feel the need. I just wanted to talk, and I have nothing else to talk about. So I have a bin above me that has my art journals in it from day one. The good, the bad, the ugly. I can go back. I will recount where I was. I have been art journaling for approximately, how old am I? I don't know. How old is my son? 15 years? 10 years? I don't know. A long time. That is not my first rodeo up there. My first rodeo is tucked in a box that I don't have to look at, and I don't look at in a normal, we're going to look. I'm going to dig them all out. I'm going to be open. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to ask questions of myself. What do you think about this? I don't know. What do you think? I am going to pull them all out. I will answer questions. How many journals do I think I have? That's a really good question. I have little ones. I have handmade ones. I have mini ones. I have big ones. I have large ones, small ones, tiny ones, in the box ones, under the desk ones. I sound like Dr. Seuss ones. I don't know how many I have. I probably have 20, 10, 30. Also, I will tell you, I was thinking about this in the shower when I wasn't washing my hair. My art journals have taken me on a pretty amazing path. So I'm going to talk about that. That path has included various countries, travels, teaching, and I have those memories in those books. So for those of you who are just starting out, and I got the question yesterday about dating mine. I really should be dating them. I'm going to tell you, I highly recommend dating it. And my styles have changed. My quotes have changed. My inspiration has changed. The way I do it has changed. The way I've lived my life has changed. It's followed me. I'm just giving away all the content for next week. So that's what I'm going to do next Wednesday. I'm going to get off topic. A lot of times we're going to talk about man stuff because we talked about woman stuff this week. So if you're a man and like to submit topics, we'll talk about them. Bring yourself. So that's my Wednesday night talk. I generally try to keep it under an hour. Somebody once told me it goes too long. Don't watch it. Turn it off. I go based on what I'm feeling. I watch to see if now there's nobody watching. That's all stuff that I do. So I'm not just, but if there's one person who says, I really want to know what happens to that page after we get off air, I'm going to share that with you. In fact, I will show you right now. Oh, sorry, that was my heat gun and my leg. I do have to leave soon, but I'm going to share my screen for a second. Hopefully I'm going to share my screen. For those of you who wonder what happens after I go off air. So this is my YouTube channel. I don't know. Hopefully I have this muted. Oh, I don't know how to mute it. Okay, there we go. Now I have it muted, hopefully. So last night when we went off air, I did record the process of what I did. That goes to my YouTube channel. Any discussion that we have or I've had with you guys in the past, Wednesdays, whatever, there's lots of mini lessons in there. It goes to my YouTube channel. I just make it a channel. I make it a habit to go there. So if you didn't see this is last night's page, and I just sped it up so you would know that realistically, I try to do what I'm going to say. I scarfed down some food, and I did this in less than 15 minutes. This makes it look like I did it in 1 minute and 12 seconds. The answer is no, I did not. And if you're looking, sorry, I could have hidden all this. You don't need all this. Maybe you can't see it. Okay. That is last night. So you can go to my YouTube channel. Oh, if you're looking for my YouTube channel, search Tracy Weinzaffel Studios. I'll just, you know what? I really wish I was a little more prepared. Well, I guess there I am right there. There I am right there. So I will copy and paste that and bring that back into our conversation, hopefully. Copy. Okay. So I give you an intro, and you can go back and see the good, the bad, the ugly. That's, I don't delete anything. I probably should. My life is probably a little bit more on there. I don't know how to get back. There we go. I literally don't know how to get back to what we were at, but here. Paste that. No longer share my screen, and come back to that. So there is my YouTube channel. I did find a way to find that. Okay, because people that was the other thing I got. A lot of messages. Where's your YouTube channel? Thank you for the hearts. So that's how that page came to life. And this is not a Monet. It's not on the Sistine Chapel. It was all about meditate, relax. That's what I do. And next week you're going to find out what I've done. The good, the bad, the ugly. And I do show the stuff that, the day Prince died. Prince and I weren't close, but I remember what I painted that day. I'll give you a hint. The color was purple. I remember my birthday. I had a really bad birthday. There's a page in there for my birthday. I know. It was awesome when you flip through the journal and seeing your pieces. Thank you, Gilbert. See, every comment I get I listen to what you guys want. Maybe you don't want to talk about nip slips. We won't do that anymore. I just thought it was ingenious marketing. Okay. All right. I do. That's exactly what's going to happen next week. It won't be for everybody. And I get that. I can't do all. So next, I'm going to do another live tomorrow. Maybe I'll just keep it up through the weekend. I don't know what's going to happen if we're all going to go back to normal. You're never going to see me again. But it's not over. This is awesome. I feel like my journey just is begun anew, and I put a name to it. I put a business to it. I'm putting my heart and soul into it. Literally. It's what I think about. It's what I do. It's who I am, and it's what I'm about. So, I just want to encourage you to go visit my Facebook page, my YouTube channel. No, I don't monetize my YouTube channel. It's not meant for kids. I love that you leave me love comments. I'm not sure who it was, but I love her so dearly. I think her name is Kimberly. She can't catch me live, but she catches me on YouTube and she comments as if she's watching it. So I love that. I go in, I personally respond to the comments. If you give me thumbs up, I go in, I look at all those. If you give me thumbs down or leave me a bad comment, I delete them. No, I don't. I don't even look at it that closely, but that's just who I am. I think I explained that well enough. Okay, yes, keep lives. I really enjoy and look forward to the time together. I do too. Keep the lives. Oh, that was a keep the lives. Okay, thumbs up to keep the lives. I mean, even if I just pop on and say good morning and I'm having my tea and we sit and have tea, that's fine too. The other thing is, yes, I'm going to look into Zoom. I have to use Zoom for work. They exhaust me. And now I'm finding out too, I asked my membership, do they really want to Zoom? Some said yes, and some said I really don't prefer to get out of my pajamas and put makeup on. Totally get that. So I'll try it there. I will, if the response is overwhelming and you guys leave me comments and say you'd love for me to Zoom, I'll get that too. I have to do it for work, and I just get a headache and, the gallery and the Zoom's flipping, and I can't go pee while I'm on the Zoom, and, I can't. I think the other day somebody said, Tracy, what are you doing? Well, I was watching YouTube channels. I love to Zoom. Okay, so there we go. So I'm wrong. Yes. So maybe I set up a Zoom if we're here long enough, and I'm all for that too as well. That I'm open. See, I'm listening. And I do go back to all the comments on Facebook. I didn't go back last night, but I individually go back and make sure that I answered questions. Gilbert, I did answer your video question the other day. I looked at my camera. It was a Logitech 1080, 40 something. It's the best one I've found anyway. And I do try to individually be engaged. And I had somebody yesterday who messaged me, and my messenger is set up that it automatically responds and says, if you want a quick response, email me. I do try to catch them, but I get a lot of them. The other thing I will tell you in DMs, that brought up DMs in my mind from Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I do something different over there. I try to keep it all different. I do a lot of stories, and I just shared, you're welcome to follow me. I love to do stories over there because it's like snippets of my life in my day. Yes, it's probably the Logitech C920. Yes, I think it's that one. Sorry, there was no model number on it. There was no model number on it. Mine is old too, so get the latest one. This morning, I took a tour around my front yard. I live inspired. I live inspired by nature. So not that you have to go follow me somewhere else. I've just said, go follow me here, go follow me here. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. But on Instagram, I took a little walk around my backyard. I have a hummingbird feeder, I have hummingbird feeders. I have hummingbird nest that I just went and visited. The eggs are still in there. I think we're getting to the hatching time. Gilbert, I was going to mention to you not to buy a video camera right now. They're gouging the prices. You're finding that out. My coworker wanted to know my same thing, and I sent him the same information, and he said, is it $200? And I was like, no, I think it's $80. Sorry, look at how off topic. See, this is what happens. So if you follow me on Instagram at TW Studios, I give you a whole different version, and it's probably a little bit more personal, but I do intermingle my art. I took a tour of my front yard not but 5 minutes before. Little things are popping up. So-and-so is following you on Instagram. And I do a lot of stories because it's just easy for me to walk around. I hike a lot. I share all my pictures from my hiking there. I try to keep this art page of Tracy Weinzaffel Studios really on topic about art. But I'm realizing that people are inspired by the same things I'm inspired by, so it's just hard to share it all. And I do my own social media. It's pretty obvious. If I didn't do it, somebody would probably do it far more professionally. But that's how it works. So yes, I'm the person who answers you. I do have a business partner. Her name is Donna. I let her handle the emails about logistics. I don't want to be involved. Payments, what do you accept? Where is this? Where is that? But yeah, if it has to do with art, I'm the one who answers the question. And I do try to get to every question, but that's why I put my email in there, because I will go regularly check my email. I'm a very disciplined social media person. I don't like it to take over my life. I want it to be part of my life, not my life. So I do try to really maintain half hour here, half hour here, half hour here. That's how I am. And a lot of it happens from bed. Yeah. Your mind works like mine, squirrel. That's why I enjoy these lives so much. Yes. And for those who are very single tasked person, I'm very hard to take. The other thing about doing Facebook Lives, which many don't know if you don't do them, the chat is behind what you're saying. So you have to maintain answering questions and being ready to pivot and turn and whatever and go back to what you were just talking about, because that's where you guys are at. There's a delay. And I don't like to miss the questions. So if you can operate knowing that there's a squirrel running by every 7 seconds in my mind, then I'm for you. If you really just want to stay talking about the single subject that I mentioned, probably not going to happen. So that was my 5-minute start to the day that just managed to go 26 minutes and 59 seconds. I'm going to leave you with this. Enjoy the journey. Remember, you can't have your hands on the wheel, so you don't know where the journey is going to take you. I'm talking about life. I'm talking about your art journal. Some pages will be Picasso's. Some days will be diamonds. Some pages will be utter crap. Keep them in there. They're part of the journey. Some days are stone, just like my dad says. And keep it all. It's part of the journey. It's part of life. It's part of who you are. It's part of who I am. Okay, I got to go chase a squirrel, literally. Thank you. I will come back to these messages. I have to go off to work and be a trained professional. So there is proof I could stay on task. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Have an awesome day. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I've even kept the times kind of flexible. And we'll talk about something completely new and different. And in the meantime, you can visit my YouTube channel, my Instagram channel, I was going to make a porn joke. I don't have a porn channel. Mom, if you're watching this on YouTube the next morning, I'm not a pole dancer, and I will not start painting with my shirt off, even though I've had lots of suggestions for it. Okay. Thank you, guys. That was a note to my mother. She knows she watches. Okay. See y'all tomorrow.